My first record experience of an FFN, field fart nuke.
Oh, no.
Okay. Let me set the battle scene. I was 15 and my buddy, let's call him Jay, was 17. Me and two other friends were playing video games. I know I'm an addict at his house because he was the only guy in the neighborhood who had a PS4 and some high-end games for it. We're in the middle of a main battle when he started telling us about a girl he's been having problems with. She's very assertive. Starts with a D or rhymes with a bike. It likes to hang out with the jocks. Jay was one as he played soccer. She would follow the soccer and football players into the school weight room to, you know what she's doing. But Jay was like me. Even when the hormones were just starting to kick in like a mule, the death instinct, or what you would call red pill, was driving the mind and not the battering ram head. So as we usually have happened to us, he catches her eye because,
"What? He's not simping over me? What's wrong with him?"
And so begins her pursuit of the guy who doesn't want her gym rat booty. Seriously, she had no tits, but she had the telltale signs of a squat rack camper. Now, I know many of my friends have made the mistake of giving crazy girls the shlong once, just once, and it ends badly. Well, he was one. She bothered him constantly. She would plant her ass on his desk in front of him to tempt him. In an attempt to get her to finally go away, he gave her some home-brewed cough syrup in the janitor's closet 2 or 3 times during school hours.
Damn.
He never gave her the phone number or brought her to his house or went to hers. Now, she was very immodest twunt. She'd fart and burp loudly in public places.
Yeah, that's not going to work for me.
One time, she pointed her ass at Jay and ripped what had to be a fruity pre-poop toot. We were looking in genuine horror. She looked down and thought she saw Jay's king dong twitch in response to her fart and gave him a devious smile. For the next week, she would drink 2 protein shakes and eat many eggs with her lunch to make her gas even more deadly.
God
Some
damn.
ripping in his direction while in class, and a few cheek meat jobs later, he decided to stop indulging her and basically gave her a verbal lashing in front of half the student body. I was so proud.
Nice.
She cried like a bitch and swore vengeance on him later.
Okay.
I don't want to know where this is going. So back to us playing games at his house. He had to sprint the last 70 meters to his property because he thought she was following him. Now pay attention, the temperature on that day plays a part. Summer of 2015 was hotter than usual, so he had a window fan set by the window less than 10 feet away from us on full
God,
speed.
here we go.
God.
Here we go.
The game volume was loud. We couldn't hear her sneaking up to the window, and the curtains concealed her turning the fan around so the air was blowing into the house.
Oh, my God.
We were totally ignorant to the chemical warfare she was about to unleash on us. According to an account by a neighbor, she crouched by the window for 5 minutes, occasionally hunching over and groaning seemingly in digestive discomfort. Then she stands up, turns around, shimmies her jeans down, and presses her ass against the fan after spinning it around, and most likely emptied out her entire lower intestine into the fan. The fan disseminated the stank cloud throughout the entire house. His ranch-style house was completely flooded with her nuclear ass blast. Pop, I know that you said nothing smells worse than a man's meat farts, but I have to disagree. This girl must have eaten everything she wasn't supposed to and held in the resulting dump for 2 days. I swear that the air in the room was tinted yellowish brown. I was playing away on the PS4 when I heard it, the incessant gagging of one of the guys behind me. Jay's classmate who was playing co-op in the game with me dropped his controller and puked. Another guy walking back into the room after getting a Coke nearly dropped onto one knee and yelled, "Holy, what the actual shit!" The smell was so horrendous and saturated the air so intensely that even pulling my shirt over my face didn't spare me from the poison. The Germans could have used her ass as a weapon that would have killed all Russian troops defending Osawike Fortress in WW1.
My God.
I seeing no reprieve from the stench, we practically tore out the front door, some of us holding back vomit as we collapsed onto his front lawn. All of my senses returning to me. I looked over to his window to see that nasty bitch hunching over laughing with 3 other girls filming and laughing at our suffering. Both Jay and I reflexively reached for a handful of dirt and threw it in their direction. The broken click, click ran down the street and out of sight. I turned to Jay and asked, "Why'd you bang her in the first place, and how did she know where you live?" His only
Wow.
response was, "Damn it, man. She's going to try to get me to f*** that later." I don't know how we attract all these nasty girls, but we do. Maybe I'm cursed.
Nah.
Because I know my friends aren't that good looking, but I guess we got the moves like Jagger.
I've experienced. No, I was in Alligator Alley, which used to be an old arcade by the Detroit Zoo, and I was there on a Saturday. It was like 3:00. Place was packed, and somebody ripped a horrible fucking fart in there. It was so egregious. Everyone ran out of the building for like 15 minutes. It was. I was like standing there like, oh my god! It was. I'm making myself nauseous just thinking about it. All right, I gotta stop. All right.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you'd like to join Pop for Supporters Sundays, consider making a donation on Locals, Patreon, or Subscribe Star.